Hello, welcome back. Today is a bit of a different type of video. I'm going to be giving you guys my top 5 tips to young or new football or soccer coaches for younger age groups from under 6s forward to maybe in the 10s, 11s. Now, I've been coaching that age now for about 6 years, and here are my top 5 tips for you guys. Tip number 1 is to smile, be happy, always look like you want to be there, especially younger children who are playing football. They want to be happy, they want to look up to you and be beaming and always be looking out for them. Now, if they turn up to training and you turn up as a coach and you're not particularly happy, you're a bit sad-faced, not cheery, they're not going to be up for it. You need to be passionate, you need to be able to smile and get them G'd up and be really, really passionate for that session, however long it may be. You'll notice a difference if you start by not compared to if you are. It's a massive difference. They're feeling happy, and remember, it's their massive happiness of the week. They've waited all week for it. Sometimes they have it twice a week, but it's their time to enjoy themselves with their friends and everyone else. Always, always smile. The second tip for you guys is to be able to adapt. Now, we all in an ideal world would have an equal amount of people at training, so we could do a set amount of drills with 8 people, with 6 people, with 4. At times you may have an odd number which may not work, so always plan ahead with 2, maybe 3 drills to use that will equal out, so you can duplicate them if you need to, or you can add another player in to make it easier for you. It's massive because, especially at the moment, we obviously have everything going on in the world. When we return, there will be players who won't be able to make it due to self-isolation, injuries, other moments of life will make them unable to be there. But as long as you're able to adapt on the spot and create things such as warm-up drills, and even using something simple as a game of football, just a game of football, 2 goals, just a game of football, the kids will be really happy with that, and they'll be really happy, and also it gets them quiet and working hard, and they're really going to enjoy it. Third piece of advice I'll give to you is ask for any help or advice. Now, especially for the younger coaches. Now, you're not going to have a rough idea of how to deal sometimes with challenging groups of children, or lots of it. So if as a manager or an older person at your club, or that you know who has experience of managing, speak to them, ask them for advice, maybe bring them along to a session, watch them guys, learn from them, because we all think we know it all, but we quickly suddenly realise that we don't. Any help is massive to you and you learn so much from it. Back from when I first started to now is massive, and you just learn what works and what doesn't. I've learned that maybe a game of football will help them if they're not being very responsive, and also if you're doing drills, limit the time they're standing in a line, especially with the younger players where the attention span isn't quite high. Keep them moving, keep them active, and their training session will flow perfectly. The fourth tip I have for you guys is always be positive. Whenever a player is attempting a drill or a shot or a pass, always put a positive spin on it. Yes, it might not be what you want, but if a player who misses a shot as a 5, 6, 7-year-old and you're there, that wasn't very good, that was rubbish, it's not going to help them. If you say to them, unlucky, but next time try this, or it was very good, but try this, always give them an alternative rather than putting them down. They're not wanting to be down because they've just missed a shot. They want to be happy and realise, yes, next time I try that. Give them alternatives instead of putting them down, because you want them to be happy. And remember, it's their happiness time of the week. They're not going to want to get shouted at all session. Yes, they may test you at training with their behaviour. Find a way to get them out of that behavioural challenge and you'll be fine. But always, always, always positive. Always. And the last tip to you guys is enjoy it. Remember, these kids are looking up to you to help them enjoy their football and progress on if they choose to, or even just the social side of it. So you have to enjoy it. Now, if you try it and you don't think you're enjoying it, then that's fine, but don't put yourself through it if you don't, because it's only going to make it worse for everyone else. Just remember to be positive, stay calm, smile, adapt, ask for any help and advice, and always, always be positive. And as long as you're enjoying it, the kids are going to enjoy it too. That is the end of the video. It was a bit different. Let me know if you liked it in the comments below. Like, share and subscribe, and I will talk to you in a while.